Hello everybody, it is another video with Josh Patterson, your YouTube meteorologist. Um, First off, I want to say happy Memorial Day. I just think, we should have a moment of silence. Let's just have a little moment of silence for everybody who's served real quick before we get started. Okay, so today is going to be a U.S. weather forecast slash an exclusive Arizona weather forecast. I'm just going to talk about some of the severe weather that's been going on for today and what's predicted for tomorrow, and my own state's weather, Arizona, because, gotta keep my own state repping, right? Okay, so right now, this is the GFS. I'm going to go ahead and back this up a little bit. It's the GFS model. I believe this is, oh, you know what? Look at me. I need to update this. Okay, 18Z on May 27th. Okay, so here's what we got going on right now, guys. A little bit of snow in the Rockies. A little bit of severe weather has been going on around the mid to upper plains around Colorado. Had a few storms this morning firing off. Let's get this playing real quick. Okay, I do apologize. My parents might call for me, so may have to adjust and just bear with me. But basically, let's get through this. Let me make sure. So, back this up. Here is a look at what's going on right now. So we have a low pressure system dipping right here. It's going to cause some severe weather. It's already been causing some severe weather today. It hasn't been too much of an outbreak, but I'm going to give the radar a little peek-see. But in the next, like tomorrow, there's a good chance of severe weather popping up around, I believe, I'll check in a sec, the SPC, the Missouri area and Iowa. Today's been, like I said, kind of like moderate to like, not moderate risk, but just kind of like middle. It hasn't really been like huge. A little bit up here, a little bit over in Illinois earlier today near Chicago. As for the whole country as a whole, currently, well, actually, let me just go over the radar right now. Hold up, guys. Okay, so this is the 12 News. It's my state's radar, my own state's radar. This is 12 News interactive radar. So we're gonna use this, guys, for the purposes of seeing what's currently happening. Let me hit play on this bad boy. Only issue with this, guys, is it doesn't update. But sometimes I use this a lot when I'm like watching David Schlottauer's live stream. I follow him along. I just check out the storms for myself and see what I can track. But basically, we have two areas of interest right now. So a little northeast of Cheyenne, Wyoming, right now, going into western Nebraska. We have some severe storms. Let me get up close on this. This is kind of the currents right now. So we have these storms going on, and ooh, that is right west of Ogallala. That was a pretty heavy hail core right there, as you can see, just southeast of Chappelle, northeast corner of Colorado. That was a big hail core right there. Some of these storms look to be kind of bow echoing, so these are looking a little severe today. I didn't see that. Yeah, that's a good hook right there. Let me see if that's tornado warned. This is just kind of some of the side stuff, guys. Let's see. Tornado. No, it's a tornado watch, though, and I can definitely see why. Let me back out a little bit. What else we got going on? So, yeah, we got a tornado watch in this little part over here. Let me go ahead and pop this off real quick, guys. That's not what I'm going to do. Okay. I'm going to take that. Oh, no. I didn't check it. Let me go check storm tracks. Yep, so as you can see, we have the tornado symbol on those. That's not surprising at all. That is not surprising. Now, not necessarily that one specifically that I showed you with the hail core. as you can see, that is massive. Actually, maybe that is the one. See that hail core right there, the white? Wow. So yeah, that's just a little sneak peek into what's going on today, guys. Currently, let me go over here to Illinois. This is the other spot of interest besides this spot. Illinois. Did I say? I didn't say Illinois, right? No. Illinois, of course. So actually, this is Indiana. So yep, got my names wrong. Let me pop this off real quick. This is Indiana. It's gonna load up on me real quick. Hopefully everyone's having a good Memorial Day, guys. Also, what I didn't mention is just make sure to click that like button if you'd like to. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, always appreciated. And yeah, click that bell notification if you do choose to subscribe so you get all the recent notifications. Let me go over here if this software will actually cooperate. It's not the best thing to use. I really do need to man, I can't get the words out, guys. I really do need to guys, help me find the words right now. I cannot get these words out of my mouth. I need to consider doing getting something like GR2 Analyst. A lot of YouTubers that I know of use that. There's windy.com. There's all these other things like besides this that I could probably use. But here's Indiana right now, guys. I believe when I hit the storm track thing, I believe we see some tornado signatures, or at least it's my version of a tornado signature. So here's the little tornado icon. Essentially what it says is it's possible tornado and hail. Direction south, and it gives date and time. So, yeah, that's what I'd be using a lot of times, just to see what's going on exactly. That's just a normal. Yeah, so you got Indiana, basically. So that's currents. This is essentially what's going on at this time, guys. If we go back a little bit, you can see. I think this is dated May 29th at this time. Let me play this. Ooh, actually, let me go way back. This is May 28th right here. Look at this severe that goes across southern Iowa, northern Missouri, guys. So this is an outbreak we're going to really have to watch out for. I think when I show you the SPC prediction, they're going to really get into it, exactly what's going to start going on. And then you got this that develops over eastern Oklahoma, central eastern Oklahoma, going into northwestern Arkansas, southwestern Missouri. It's going to extend into the central to northeastern Illinois rather, into northwestern Indiana, up into potentially Michigan a little bit. Yep. So Detroit, you might see some showers. Northeast is going to get some on some stuff. Then there's a little a storm that kind of comes across Texas, if I can catch that. Yep. Look at that. Yeah, that looks like to be a pretty severe day for that. It's the 31st. So it's the 31st. So basically, this is the 31st. Is the 30th. This is also the 30th, probably very early in the morning at like 12 a.m. though. Oh no, this is 12 a.m. on the 31st. So in the morning time on the 30th rather. And yeah, so going into the 30th, it looks like it's going to be pretty active. And then as we keep going into June, we do see a little bit of stuff popping up on the dry line right there. It is interesting though. I live here in Arizona. Oh, actually I'm missing some stuff, huh? So got a few cells here. And June looks not to be so huge. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna be crazy. There's that cell in Texas. Now June, I can show you a NOAA prediction for that. It looks like June's gonna be kind of wet across the plains, higher plains, and upper Intermountain West a little bit, just because of some of the El Nino patterns we're still having, even still now. There's a little in Oklahoma right there. Let's see, you have a little bit going down in like southern New Mexico. So it's gonna be an interesting start to June, guys. Let's go over this, what the prediction center says today. The storm prediction center, SPC. This is what they're showing for severe weather chances, and this makes sense as what I just showed you on the interactive radar. We have these storms that are making their way around in here. They got an enhanced risk. For that part, we have also another enhanced risk across the upper Illinois and upper Indiana, going into the Ohio Valley just slightly. Let's see. So that encompasses a population of about 13,000. So it's Chicago, Illinois has an enhanced risk. Fort Wayne, Indiana, I believe, Aurora, Illinois, Rockford, Illinois, and Naperville, Illinois. We also have the slight chance that extends from about Panhandle, Western Texas, Panhandle, Texas, all the way over through into the Ohio Valley. Sorry, my arm gets tired, guys. And that encompasses 15,000 people, or 15 million rather. So enhanced risk encompasses 13 million population. Slight risk encompasses 15 million population. The cities affected by the slight risk: Indianapolis, Columbus, Ohio, Omaha, Nebraska, Toledo, Ohio, and Lincoln, Nebraska. Then you have your marginal risk going from southern central Texas all the way up into almost the northeast, basically right through that Ohio Valley, just like the slight. That encompasses 28 million. Detroit, Michigan, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Denver, Colorado, Kansas City, Missouri, and Cleveland, Ohio. That's for today, guys. If I can find my cursor here. Let's go on over. Also, if you want to see the tornado threat, let's see. Tornado threat for today is looking like that. So it's 10% tornado threat across the Illinois and Indiana, northwest Indiana and northern Illinois. So MBGC combo, another YouTuber I watch. Just be prepared, buddy. And then over the northeast part of Colorado, and let's see, it has a 5% chance of some tornadoes in the Panhandle, Texas, 5%. Wind threat, you got a 30% chance up there around northeast Indiana, or Illinois rather, and northern Illinois, Indiana. Northern Indiana, northeast Illinois has 30% chance, another 30% chance of wind, damaging wind. For the hail, you have a 30% chance with the hail. Oof. Let's see what we got there. Yep, 30% with the hail in northeast Colorado, and then I believe that's another chance down there in the Panhandle, a little bit, and 15%, a pretty wide range of 15%. I'm pretty surprised if that's the hail. I'm pretty surprised. Yeah, let's go back over here. Let's go back to let's hit this one. So this is for tomorrow, guys. So what we're seeing for tomorrow is an enhanced risk stretching from extreme northeastern, extreme northern Oklahoma, all the way into extreme southwestern Iowa. Enhanced risk there. Also another enhanced risk across Pennsylvania, and a little bit into the Ohio Valley. And a slight risk that encompasses all the way about that central northeast Texas, sort of all the way up into very, very extreme southwest Wisconsin, and another slight risk from the very, very extreme eastern Indiana all the way over to like central New Jersey. And then you got your marginal risk down from the central western Texas all the way down over to the southern part of New York, over to the mid-Atlantic state coasts. Okay, for the enhanced risk, it encompasses 106,000 cities of Kansas City, Missouri, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Wichita, Kansas, Pittsburgh, and Lincoln, Nebraska. Slight risk encompasses Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Oklahoma City, Cleveland, Ohio, Omaha, Nebraska, and St. Louis. The marginal risk encompasses New York, Chicago, Illinois, Dallas, Texas, Detroit, Michigan, and Indianapolis. So guys, if you're in the way of these storms tomorrow, which is Tuesday, the May 28th, be on the lookout in these spots. Okay, and so let's go over to the Climate Prediction Center. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the 6 to 10 day, what this is going to show, guys. So, and a very interesting thing has been happening in the southeast. They've been very warm. I've seen temperatures ranging from 100 to 110 in the southeast. So you can see down here, guys, where this says 70% chance of above average. I know my dude Adrian's weather forecast is living down here, and he's really, they're really getting it, getting the heat. So hey, buddy, stay cool. And anybody else down there, stay cool for Memorial Day and these next few weeks. It's very warm down there, very hot, really, because all the humidity you have to take into account. If it's 100, let's just say, maybe it's 100 in some of these spots, it's gonna feel like 107, 108 or more because the humidity is just so up, what I mean, and just so on and so forth. With any temperature, 95, it might feel like 105, might feel like at least 100 anyway. So it's gonna feel a lot worse. For me in my neck of the woods, we're a little warm. Most of the country is pretty warm except for this little corridors in here. The upper Midwest is the UP of Michigan, and extreme upper Midwest actually is a little below normal, and a very clipper part of Northwest is below normal as well. And then you have Northwest is actually really below average in precipitation. This is the precipitation model. Northwest has really been in some sort of a drought condition. I don't know, and then California actually surprisingly is a little above. Missouri, and the whole like Dixie Alley, some of Tornado Alley, and like just the Ohio Valley, sort of Midwest, they're above average. Southeast is kind of in between. The tropical season is starting to uptick a little bit, so getting a little up above average over here in the South Carolina, North Carolina. And then we can check. I think there's an easier way to do this besides backing out, but we can check the 8 to 14 day. Look, this is the NOAA site that I'm using. Climate Prediction Center is what I'm using here, guys, to see this. The 8 to 14 day looks like this. So there we have it. It's getting more and more warm over here in the west. Keeps being warm over here in the southeast, 50% chance above, 50%, 60% chance over here on the coast in the bay, probably looks like. And then warm from my area. It's keeping the heat up there in southeast. A lot of the country, Intermountain, upper Intermountain West, Northwest still warm, Southeast still warm, extreme Northeast still warm, extreme upper Midwest and Michigan, UP Michigan, they're still below average. So it looks like they might be having a cool summer here, guys. They might be having a pretty cool summer. We're gonna check June real quick. But as for the precipitation, the Northwest is still pretty low on the rain gauge there. It looks like it's going to be below average. It ranges from June 4th to June 10th for the 8 to 14 day outlook. This is what that ranges for. As far as New Mexico goes, you have above average there, and so that's sort of like the eastern southwest, western plains, sort of a little bit. Some above average for the plains. Tennessee looks like you're going to be like clobbered with some 40% chance of above average. Southeast, it looks like maybe you're going to have a sort of a break. Not really. I don't even know why this is here, honestly. I feel like maybe this should just be more like equal chances, like neutral, because honestly, I mean, it's like a 33% chance, maybe less. Northeast is neutral. Extreme upper Midwest in UP is above by 33% chance. Let's go ahead and let's go over. I think that's all I have for you guys, except, yeah, I think that's all I got for you guys for today. Oh yes, I was gonna do a real quickly. I was gonna do a Arizona weather forecast. Let's go to regions. That's got to be quickly, though, is the issue. Southwest. Okay, so here's what it's looking like for the next few days for us here in Arizona. Put this on play. So, yep, we had a little bit of snow up here to begin with today. We have a little bit of rain showers that pop up against the northern Arizona, extreme northern Arizona. Other than that, not a lot of rain expected at all today, guys. Or actually for the next 7 days, really. Actually, probably not even the whole month of June, because we know how it goes here in Arizona. That monsoon season has not kicked in yet. That monsoon season is kind of looking to be a little bit below average this year. If you have to ask me if I made a forecast, I would say a good inch below average. It probably won't get kicked in until like, man, guys, like mid-July, end July, just because El Nino is kind of just kicking that jet stream too far south for that high pressure, that subtropical high to set up over the Four Corners. So I feel like we're going to have a lot of delay in the monsoon this year. And this is only going out to what, June 12th. So this goes out to June 12th, guys. If I have any time, let me just show you these thermodynamics here. To temperature shaded. That's what we're gonna do. So as you can see here, so we're gonna get kind of warm. This is by June the 2nd. Let's just track it in Phoenix. The Phoenix temperature gauge, I believe, is this one, but I'm not sure. No, it's this. Yeah, this is the Phoenix temperature gauge right there. You can't really see that well. So this, I'm gonna check the dates for you. This is going through June 10th, June 11th, June 12th, May. So this is May 20, 28. 20, that's 26, 27. This is May 28th, May 29th. So as you can see, we get really warm here. This is the 31st of May, June 1st. Yeah, so it's looking pretty warm for the state of Arizona, guys. Anyway, that wraps it up, guys. I'm going to end this video before it gets over 20 minutes. I hope you enjoyed the video. Happy Memorial Day. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. The next one's going to be tropical discussion.